Now moving on, as the COVID-19 pandemic rages on, India continues to register alarmingly high number of cases every day. The collapse of the Indian health infrastructure has deprived many patients of required medical support. And the international community and India's allies are coming forward to help the nation in this time of crisis. Now, 100 ventilators and 95 oxygen concentrators arrived in New Delhi from the United Kingdom. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson's spokesperson has said that the country does not have COVID-19 vaccine doses to spare. The British Indian diaspora has managed to raise £100,000 of donation, which accounts to more than $138,000. Indian Air Force C-17s have airlifted 6 cryogenic oxygen containers from Dubai. 2 C-130 aircraft of Republic of Singapore Air Force carrying 256 oxygen cylinders also landed at the Air Force Station in Panagarh in India. Now, the operation involved contactless offloading and other ground operations.
What we see here today is a testament to the excellent relations between Singapore and India. This is made possible because of the existing close relationship between our two peoples, our governments, and our countries. I would like to thank the government of India for continuing to work with Singapore throughout this pandemic, keeping the supply chains open and essential goods flowing. Third, I have no doubt that the fighting spirit of the Indian people will prevail.
Canada has announced that it will provide India with $10 million as humanitarian assistance via Red Cross. Funds will be used to procure essential supplies like medicine, oxygen cylinders and for clinics and ambulances. Meanwhile, France is sending 8 large oxygen generating plants this week. Ireland and Germany are dispatching oxygen concentrators and ventilators. Australia too has announced assistance to India. The country is providing 500 ventilators and over 1 million surgical masks and other medical supplies. Russia will also be delivering large batch of medical aid, including oxygen concentrators, lung ventilators and anti-COVID drugs. The supplies will be sent on an urgent flight of the Russian Emergencies Ministry. South Korea has also come forward to assist India by providing urgent medical supplies. Consultations between Korean embassy and Indian government with regard to specific medical needs such as oxygen concentrators are on, and Korea has ensured that it will cooperate with its special strategic partner India in its fight against COVID-19. Taiwan will also be sending oxygen concentrators, and the first shipment of India will be leaving this week. The World Health Organization has said that it is working to deliver 4,000 oxygen concentrators to India. The initial assistance, including 365 ventilators and 700 oxygen concentrators from Ireland, 120 ventilators from Sweden, 58 ventilators from Luxembourg and 80 oxygen concentrators from Romania, and thousands of doses of remdesivir from Belgium and Portugal. Our principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibbal has sent us this report.
International assistance and support continues to flow in here in India to deal with the massive COVID crisis. Today, Russia, South Korea and Canada announced assistance for India, even as there were inflows from Singapore and also from Hong Kong. And in a show of solidarity which continues globally, we have seen how the British Prime Minister spoke inside the British Parliament just a few hours ago, and the Prince Charles of UK, the heir apparent to the British monarchy, also expressed his solidarity. So this is something that is continuing, and we know that the entire process started over the weekend with the Indian missions being activated so that they can procure essentials like oxygen cylinders and tankers which are being flown in by the Indian Air Force planes. In fact, so far India has got tankers from UAE, from Singapore and Bangkok, and the focus is to get liquid oxygen as well. India has got oxygen from Saudi Arabia. We know that it is the oxygen issue that has been dominating headline, as many hospitals here in India, especially in the national capital Delhi, where I am standing, have been sending SOS because of lack of oxygen to treat the COVID patients. With video journalist Ajit, Siddhant Sibal for WION in New Delhi.